Hi Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. It's Mary Jo from EnchantressTarot. This is your November 2018 reading. And this is for any Sagittarians that have the Sun, Moon, or Ascendant in Sagittarius. But also, let's say you know your chart and you have 3 or more personal planets in Sagittarius. That's called a stellium. And you may identify very much energetically with the energy of Sagittarius. Woo, so this is for you. This is the month for November 2018. Your main development ahead, and then the best mental attitude to cultivate it in your action, okay, or advice. So we're starting off great with a major arcana here. We have a 10, which we know is a new cycle. So something's completed in your life. You've worked on something and it's done with in October. That old pattern or paradigm has ended or shifted or should have been released. So a person, place, or thing is exited from your life. This is, the wheels have been set in motion. Now I have to tell you, if you have oppressed this person or treated them poorly or badly, abused them or used them in any way, this is the tides going against you, okay? But if someone has treated you that way, then dear Sagittarians, this is the tides going for you. It's that cycle. You know, you have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. They have this energy of all the wisdom of the Akashic records and the past catching up to you. Some people say it's kind of like karmic energy also. You know, you reap, you shall sow, right? So the wheel has been set in motion. Now, for many of you, since this is the energy that's going on for this month to develop ahead, it's about starting a cycle in your life that you can reap the benefits of. You know, you need to do a reality check here with what's been going on in your life and how you've been treating others or treating yourself. And you want to start a new cycle because you know as this wheel turns, it goes up and down, up and down. You want to be the downs to be less drowning and smothering, and the ups to be more clarity and enjoyable for you. We do have Venus retrograde in Scorpio until November 17th, and then the shadow lasts until December 17th. So right now our energies are really feeling intensification of Venus being so close to us. So you might have some clouded energies and ideas about relationships and partnerships right now. You may have made some poor choices, decisions that acted out in maybe not the best way for you, and they're not really working out for you. Well, what's done is done. You know, maybe you could go back and change these things to heal them. Everyone's going to be different. This is a general reading. But things have been set in motion that you can't change now because of your actions. So everything you've done up until this point is already in play. Now, in that being said, all the things that you have worked toward and dedicated yourself toward, okay, this is Jupiter, this card. So this is about expanding on everything it touches. That being said, this is a new beginning and it's expanding on everything it touches. So this is going to be expanding on positive things for you if you have put the effort and work in a positive way. And it could also expand on things in a negative way if that's what you've been putting out energetically. So check yourself, you know, before you wreck yourself, they say. But during this retrograde, looking at who you value, what you value, why you value it, what this person is in your life, this place, this thing, this situation. Where is it bringing you happiness and joy? Where are you expanding? Okay, Jupiter, expanding. Where is it not helping you expand? This is what you really want to address this month. Okay, but this cycle has been set in motion, like I said. It's rolling already. And this is things that you have thought of and done in the immediate past to bring you to where you are right now. Okay? And knowing that, everything you do now will affect you going forward. So if you look at the immediate past and say, everything that's happened to me now, why did it happen? Well, it's your fault that it happened, or your blessing that it's happened. Because the energy you put in before this is what brought you this. And when you can look at it and say, I am solely responsible for everything in my life, and stop blaming everybody else, but accept that you did it to yourself because of what you created in your thoughts and your words and your deeds. That's why you're here now. Once you realize that, you have all the power now to focus on the now and good thoughts, good things to say, good things to do, because then your future will not be anxiety-ridden. You will bring to you and manifest that cycle which you have created prior. Now this is truly a card of Sagittarius with the 10 of Wands. So we have a 10, and another 10. 1 and 0. 1 is potential. 0 added to any number makes it exponentially greater. So you have a lot of potential to create something this November. November is an 11 month. 2018 is an 11 vibration universally. 2, 0, 1, and 8. Now we usually reduce the number to a single digit, but because it's a master number and the first one, we look at it as the 11. So it's a portal energy, the 2 ones, to bring you somewhere. It's a gateway. It's beckoning you into something else, waking your intuition, tapping into your inner divination. That's 11 code. That's spiritual intuition that you need to wake up and face and accept. Especially Sagittarians, you're supposed to be expansive in your mind. Your ruling planet is Jupiter. So it's a Sagittarian kind of energy there. And this is also Sagittarius. But you know what? You have to put the work into this. Now, it looks like you took on a lot here. So your mental attitude is like you got too many coals on the fire. Maybe you're draining your energy or you're sucking energy out of other people's lives. You know, you got a hold on this and you're forging ahead. But I got to tell you something. Maybe you did take on more than you could handle. A lot of the fire signs do that though, Sagittarius. So you took on a lot of coals in the fire, whether with this relationship with somebody you know, it's draining you energetically, but mentally you're feeling anxiety from it, or you're doing this to someone else. You're draining all these people's energy and causing anxiety. See, it just depends. It's a general reading, but I would hope that this is not what's happening. I would hope that it's you made a choice to work hard at something and you're pushing ahead. See, your head is down. You're focused on getting to the end result. Now, I don't see anything growing beneath your feet, I have to tell you. So we have to wait and see the outcome of it. Is all this hard work and dedication that you took on, because that's Sagittarius. You think, oh, I can do it, it's nothing, and I can handle it. Well, maybe you took on more than you can chew with this person, this place, or this situation. Again, though, with this 10, the 1 potential is saying you can start something new. So why don't you put your energy, your best mental attitude to cultivate this situation would be toward the end game, to releasing this burden. You know, letting go, maybe it's time for you to retire. You know, maybe it's time for you to get rid of that business or stop working for this person or end this relationship that's draining you. Get rid of that car that's, you know, costing you too much to constantly repair it. Whatever you're working too hard at that is draining you, it's talking about letting it go so you could start a new life cycle without carrying all of this burden on you. I mean, you're going toward calmer waters too. It's saying all this experience you've been going through is taking you somewhere else. You need to go with the flow. This is a lot of mental anxiety. This is suspicion, doubt, gossip, fear, anxiety, depression. This is the mental realm, the swords. How are you speaking? How are you thinking? How are you writing? Now, with all of this going on, you're sinking your own ship. So I'm going to say for November, you took on too much, you can't handle it. And you're trying to carry it yourself, or you're involving a lot of people to help, you know, like with the situation, but it's draining the life out of all of them too. And you have to be careful you don't expand on that even more. But where you're heading toward is calm waters, if you could release and let go of this. And it is a time for you to bring balance back into your life with the 6, mentally and physically. You need to get on board. You really need to get on board, because this ship's going to sail without you, Sagittarius. So you can either stay in this relationship that's unhealthy and draining you and making it worse, aggravating you, you lose your energy, mentally you're exhausted from this person, place, or situation. Or you can choose to just finish it, be done with it, start a new cycle where this is out of your life, and jump on board to be carried to calmer waters. Like I said, this is spirits, they're always to guide you. Things should be clearing and calm for you. Going with the flow of life instead of trying to control everything. This is micromanaging everything. Being too controlling, thinking you can do it all. You've got this, and it really is exhausting you with this person or situation. It is a time of releasing it and letting it go. And it'll be more empowering for you, because either you've allowed people to disempower you or you've been giving your power away. and energy away, and it's really anxiety ridden and mentally exhausting for you. So go with the flow right now and let the waters of life take you to somewhere better, Sagittarius. Yeah, it does. With this 11 vibration, it's really tapping into intuition. And it's Sagittarius. You're supposed to be the higher mind, higher learning, foreign places, travel, expansive ideals and paradigms. You're keeping yourself closed-minded here, and your energy's sucked and drained with this person or place or thing. And it's really time for you to change the cycle, for you to go forward into a better reality, with that 11 portal. So let's see, we have the Enchanted Map, Oracle cards. I'm going to pull a card for you, Sagittarius and Sagittarian-centric people for November. Let's see what we got, 2018. Wide Open, number 42. Okay, let's see what we got. You're standing on the top of, looks like even one of those peaks in Utah. Isn't that great? Clear skies, but yet you could see the stars too. All right, 41, 42. Wide Open says, you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the beauty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The Wide Open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons. Very Jupiter, expanding on what it touches, right? Beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. So there's some great advice for you to expand on yourself in November. Remember, letting go of the old way that you were so that you can open these opportunities. You don't get yourself in the same situation over and over again where you're drained energetically and draining others around you. And under such mental anguish and depression and really feeling anxiety ridden, it's time to open up your heart, Sagittarius, and open up your mind and expand on all the possibilities. Now, that's a 4 and 2. That's another 6 for me. So you have 2 1s, 10s, and the 6. So we definitely are talking about the potential of having harmonic balance in your life and relationships. So I hope this helps you for November. I'll be back in December with your next reading. And as always, I wish you the best.